Hi, I'm Josh Vani Cambara and welcome back. Today I will show you the procedures in cleaning the fingernails. So last time we talked about CCR or Client Consultation Records, in which we will assess and gather information about our client. What does our client need? What doesn't our client need? And we use it to gain information, vital information, to give our client the best service that we have. But now, we will perform the real deal. We will perform the nail care services in which we will take care of the nails. In this case, the fingernails. But you can also do it with the toenails. So first off, we will need our tools and materials. Now, where do we get our tools and materials? I have here my supply tray. Now, what is a supply tray? A supply tray is like the toolbox, but instead of hardware, we have tools and materials needed for nail care services. Now, let's take a look, shall we? Now we have standard nail cutter for cutting the nails, nail clippers or cuticle nippers. We have our pusher, our cuticle pusher, and this thing has like a tray. And now we have the materials. We have some enamels, cuticle enamels, nail polishes, some clear, some acetone, and some cottons, and some emery board. So our first procedure is removing your client's oil. So our first procedure is removing our client's old nail polish, in which we will use some cotton and some acetone or a nail polish remover. Now we can see that our client doesn't have any nail polish, but for the sake of information and education, I will show you how. Take your cotton, take your acetone or your nail polish remover, just wet it a little bit, and then with only a downward movement, we will remove it. Now let's just pretend that we have nail polish here, and you need to remove it and reduce it to just being the nail. Of course, do it with the other fingers. So after we remove our client's old nail polish, we will now proceed with the shaping of the nails. We have here our emery board, and in which case we will use it to file the nails. Now, a good tip with shaping the nails, we should start with the smaller finger and work our way to the thumb. It is also worth noting that we should only file or do this motion in one stroke, meaning we can't just go up, down, up, down. It's always just be down, down, down. It is to prevent the splitting of the nails, giving our clients a very good time and also minimizing the dangers and risks. So again, starting by the smaller finger, working our way to the thumb, I will show you how. By the power of editing and magic, we have worked our way from the smaller finger to the thumb. Now of course you will do this with both hands, but for the sake of time and education, let's just do it with one hand. Now the third procedure is softening the nail cuticle using some cuticle remover, in which of course we doesn't have. So we will do a simulation of a cuticle remover using some water. Let's just pretend that this water is a cuticle remover. So with our client's hand in place, we will just put some cuticle remover on our client's hand. Let's just wet it and moist it. We will know why in a later part. After coat on coat, softening our nails cuticle using some cuticle remover, we will now proceed with our fourth procedure, in which we will push back the cuticles using some cuticle pusher. Now with our client's hand in place, I will show you how. So from the tip of the client's nail, we'll work our way against up and pushing the nail plate to its cuticle. It is also worth noting that we should keep it moist using the cuticle remover. It is also worth noting that we should keep it moist using our It is also worth noting that we should keep it moist using the cuticle remover that we have. So for our fifth procedure, we will clean the free edge of our client's nail. The free edge, by the way, is the edge that is free, using our orange wood stick with the cotton on the tip of it dipped in some soaky water. Now for our fifth procedure, we will clean the free edge of our client's nail using some orange wood stick with a cotton on the tip of it dipped in some soapy water. Of course, again, I don't have the materials for this, so we will just go again with our simulation using a brush and the water that we have earlier. So like the instruction says, dip the cotton on the soapy water and clean the free edge. Now for our sixth procedure, we will need our clippers and we will trim the cuticle of our client. After we're done with the sixth procedure, we will now go to our last and seventh procedure, in which we will use the brush to clean the fingernails using a downward movement. Now again, I'm a very poor student and I don't have any brushes with me, so we will again simulate and use this brush instead. Let's just pretend that this brush is being used for some nail care services. Now, like the instructions said, we will clean the nails with a downward movement, so I will show you how. Now, as you can see, the work area is pretty messy and we don't want that. So, it is not included in the instructions or the procedures, but I guess we should clean up. Now, with the power of editing, we have now cleaned the work area. So, you have now reached the conclusion of this video. I hope I have taught you something with the procedures, and I hope that you can apply it to yourself. Now look at my client. Are you happy?
Yeah, it's happy.
Yeah, he's happy. Now, thank you for watching and 10 grades. Bye-bye.